Today we're changing a 150 litre quick cut 600 deal. This is at one of the hotels in Umhlanga. As you can see, it's a 150 litre geyser wall mounted. What we'll be doing today is taking this down and putting a new geyser in, as well as new pressure valve, vacuum breakers, and redoing the pipework to make it SANS 10254. Okay, first thing we do is we turn the power off before we start draining, just to be on the safe side, and we don't want the power on while working on the geyser. So what I'm going to do is put my tester over the live wire. You can put the prods, if you have prods like these, on the live and neutral of the thermostat. What I'm going to do is just check the DB board, make sure that the geyser is off, geyser isolator is off, as well as a geyser. We've turned the water off by the pressure valve. As you can see over here, you have a pressure valve with every geyser. This is here to regulate the pressure from municipal lines to your geyser, as your geyser is only a 600 kPa, as you can see there on the geyser sticker. So what we do before we start draining is we close this pressure valve. You turn it. Once it's closed, what you do is you go to your tap, open up the hot, release the pressure. Once the water stops, then it's safe to carry on draining. Right, so we are now draining the geyser. Normally geysers like this are on the roof. They always have a tray underneath, so when you drain it, you can drain it through the tray. But since this geyser is inside the kitchen, the only way to drain it is through a hose pipe. As you can see, that we've joined onto a drain cock, which is here to be able to drain the geyser in case you need to replace it. What we've done is we've run this hose pipe into the shower, as we're draining the geyser into the shower there. But when you drain the geyser, what you need to do is open up the hot side, which you'll see is over here, the old hot vacuum breaker, to create a suction for the geyser to start draining. Okay, now with the power off, we're doing a test. We got our prods on the live and neutral on the thermostat. We're having a look at our tester, no voltage. So it's safe now to start working on the geyser. Okay, what we're doing now is we're turning the water back on as we've done the geyser. So we've turned the new pressure valve on, and now we're just waiting for the air from the geyser to come out. We'll notice once the air stops and water stops coming through the hot line. As you can see, the air is out now and the geyser is full. Alright, the geyser is full. We're going to connect the power, which is over here, onto the thermostat, which goes into the element. I'm now going to unscrew these 4 screws, 1, 2, 3, 4, to remove the cover to get to the electrics. This is your thermostat and your element, which is behind. What I'm going to do now is unscrew these 2 screws and join the live and the neutral. Alright, I've connected the power, connected the live, connected the neutral, connected the earth, and then also bonded the cold supply on the anti-siphon loop to the geyser. I've also bonded on the other side for hot and cold. This is compulsory for geyser installations. I've turned the power on now. I'm going to test, put my prod meter over the live, turn it on to amperage because I want to check for amps to see if the element is working. Getting 11 amps there. But what I'm going to do as well is I'm going to adjust the thermostat. You do this by turning it clockwise until it clicks, and then turning it back again until it clicks. For 150 litre geyser, normally set it standard 60 degrees, but depending on what the client wants. I'm now doing one final test. I'm getting 11.5 amps. Thermostat is working fine, elements is working fine, geyser is working.